Good morning. Welcome to Ish to Ponder. This is for Saturday, and we're using the Rebel deck because I just got on a roll with it. I'm just enjoying it. And like I said, I'm kind of reorganizing, redirecting, rebranding the channel. It's been a couple of years since I've actively posted. Not quite a couple of years, but real close to a couple of years since I've been actively posting and uh, going in a new direction. A more fun one because I was getting way too serious, and it's just not acceptable. So let's see what our topic is for today. What have we got for today? If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Uh, this is just a way of getting inspiration, come up with a topic, you know. So that little voice inside you, listen to that shit. You got a feeling you just can't shake. It's your intuition, and that's in line with the first two topics of the week. Um, because we're talking about facing reality and taking a shot. Listen to that inner voice. We stay so busy in our day to day life that we can easily drown out that voice. And unfortunately, that voice is so much more important than all of the garbage that's always going on around us that's keeping us distracted. Um, think about it. Like, okay, I'm going to age myself here. So I will be 49 next week after. So almost a half a decade on the planet. So I grew up when we were excited when you had a boom box that you could take your music with you. And then we got the Walkman, and it was small enough that like you didn't throw out your shoulder trying to take your music with you. MP3 players, it's progressed, but you got to think we lived a much quieter childhood, a much quieter life, and it's amazing that in the last 50 years, now we have our phones. We are constantly accessible if we allow it. And by being constantly, sorry, that's smoky, by being constantly accessible to others, we lose touch with ourselves. And that's something where boundaries, personal boundaries, are so important because I always tell people, look, expect a 3 to 5 day response, okay? Because I'm not at the whim of everyone around me. My energy and my focus is mine. And especially if you're going through anything that's taking extra energy, if you're not feeling well, if you've got other things that you need to take care of, shut off the access, at least for a while, even if it's just for an hour a day. Shut your phone off, put it in another room, whatever, so you can get away from the constant dings and notifications and phone calls and emails and text messages and all of the things that we've got going on. And like we have a TV, and people don't understand that we don't watch TV. Our TV plays dog TV for our dogs all day. They just have background noise. That's something that it's very soft, but we have our youngest dog Violet barks at everything and nothing and anything else. So it kind of drowns out anything that might grab her attention to start barking. That's why I'm recording so early because she's still asleep. But that kind of distraction, television, radio, videos, phone, just the people around you, the things that you need to take care of, your own mind when we're obsessing over what needs to be done, what's going on. When we can quiet all of that down and get to a place of solitude, even if it's only for 5 minutes. If you're a parent and you have to lock yourself in the bathroom with earplugs in for 5 minutes to have that moment, get in touch with you, that small voice inside, because you know what? You may not realize that your dream has been waiting for you to hear. When people say, I don't know what I want to do, I don't have anything that I'm interested in. Really? Are you sure? Or have you just been too busy to hear it? Because when we were young, when we were children, a lot of times we had huge dreams, and then society and expectations and all of the things around us just kind of drown them out. And they're still there, they're still in there, and it's very much tied to who you are and what you find enjoyable and your passion and your purpose. Instead of trudging off to work every day, you can be excited about it. But you don't know what it is because you got crammed down there and everything's been keeping it out of your mind. So if you've got a feeling you can't shake, even if it's about this can be, I mean, just in the day to day, on a much smaller micro scale, if you're getting ready to go somewhere and you get a bad feeling about it, or even something in you just thinks, I don't want to go right now. Trust that. Trust that. Our inner guidance can save us a lot of headaches. Um, oh, a really good time to listen to that inner voice, that little quiet inner voice, is when you are just so angry and you are getting ready to tell somebody something about them that they may not have known. Somewhere in you, your inner voice is going, shut up, don't. Good to listen. So if you can, try to think about, how could I get just a little bit of peace and quiet, a little bit of time to myself, get back in touch with me. Especially if you're a caretaker, if you have children, a spouse, you have other, there's so many responsibilities in our day to day. That's how we lost touch with this voice to begin with. Once we start actively trying to re-engage, you have to build a relationship with it. You have to get to know it so that when it pops up, you recognize, oh, that's my inner voice, that's my intuition. Instead of brushing it off along with, the song that's been playing in your head for 2 days, and the grocery list that's running in the back of your head, and the to-do list from work that's why we can't hear it. Once we learn how to still ourselves, we can start doing it almost on demand. And you can be in a position where all of a sudden you get this uneasy feeling and kind of pause for a minute and you strengthen that muscle. It's like any other exercise where you can just pause for a minute and get that feedback. Why am I feeling this? And it can be like I'm uneasy about going here or this person makes me uncomfortable. I really should not stay there. I really should not stay there. I should probably keep telling myself that until I forget what I want to say. Or even you go to work and you're doing something that you don't enjoy, and there's that little inkling. And maybe your inner voice trying to remind you, hey, you have a dream. So if you can get still and hear that voice, listen to that shit. I'll try to tell you something important. All right. Well, on that note, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon.